エースコンバット7スカイズアンノーン、前回の続きからやっていきましょう。
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos, confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
なるほど。もう世界が混乱に陥っていると。全然展開が読めないな。
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay. having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean Army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Arusea will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Arusea's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
マジか、まず識別してからか。これさ、ちょっとスキップできないこれ。これ何？目標も何がいくつあるかわかんねえんだ。ただただ守ると。また護衛か。どうしよっかな、これ。この子で行くか？なんかハンガーの様子もおかしいね。ほら、なんか全然明るくないもんね。この光だけでね。レーザー兵器。いやー、飛行機だよな。ヘリ来るよな。ちょっと一回これで行こう。
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
全然わかんないな、これ。まあ、しかし、英雄の俺はそれを一発でクリアするということですわな。一定時間取れて、お、綺麗。
This is Longcaster, airborne warning and control system for the Ocean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image. Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right? Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
なるほど。敵か？敵か。ちょっと待って。くしゃみが止まんね。これでいいの？あ、味方オープンね。オッケーオッケーオッケー。この辺はさ、ちょっと待って。ああ、なんだこれ。地上はもうほとんどあれじゃん、敵じゃねえのこれ。危ね。 味方じゃねえかよ。お、味方じゃねえかよ。
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
これは味方危ね。ここさ、景色が綺麗だからさ、めっちゃいい。
ID is
あ
Ocean Forces.
ぶね
This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
危うく味方やるとこだったよ。これ味方したらどうなんの？イエス。あそことあそこいっぱいいるな。
Strider 1, missile launched. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
建物の裏中に隠れてるな。よしよしよしよしよしよしよしよし。これちょっと慎重に行かないとな。夜景が綺麗とか言ってる場合じゃねえぞこれ。本当にマジ。シーン。うわ、味方かよ。
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us.
よしよしよしよしよし。いいぞいいぞ。すごい新しいよこれ。どっち？はい。
The tops of the roofs are down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
すげえボッコボコじゃん。
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal
あ、これ
highway
当たんない。ごめんごめんごめんごめん。これもう味方さんなんとかして。どっから？
It's Erusian military.
よしよしよしよしよしよし。これは？これは？
Missile inbound. Evade.
これ敵臭くね？
General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward! Missile, break!
なんで敵はわかんのすぐ？
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go. Archived vehicles that we've shot. The communication networks come back online.
あれか。
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war. There's a vehicle blocking the road.
シャッシャッシャー。
It's the radicals.
あ、敵撃ってきてんな。よーし。
Vehicle eliminated. Strider 1, locked on target.
こいつは？
Strider 1, APC destroyed.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for
え
the
え
warehouse.
ええええ。
Lancaster, we're taking a detour.
車両が残ってる。はいはい。
1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Here comes the traitor, Lafarge. This is a wide net they've cast. We really don't want the war to end, do we? Lafarge in that vehicle!
Set up in all the right places.
あ、なるほど。敵の位置によって走る方向変えるんだ。結構あれだな。考えてんだね。
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We
何？
changed our
はい。
route, but the enemy's still on us.
Weapon cold!
シェイ。
Locked on hostile.
追われてんじゃん追われてんじゃん。
We dodged it.
あぶね。どこいるどこいる。いたいたいたいた。おう。
That was too close for comfort.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Missile breaching!
Missile hit.
あ、いるいるいるいる。
No, wait, that goes into the ocean.
Huh?
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
なんかぴったりついてるやついる。あ、こいつはなんだ。
Strider 3, Fox 2.
あ、違う。あぶね。
Strider 1, Fox 2.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grudner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside your
Conversation.
I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to
Yes.
as radicals, but there was an unseen
もう黄色はいないな。
was technology they borrowed from the Balkans. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got
これヘリとかで守ってあげた方がいいんじゃないの。
military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Balkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong?
まあそうだと思いますよ。
Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there. Wonderful, so be it.
むちゃくちゃなこと言ってる。この先に敵いるんじゃないの。いた、やっぱし。
Members of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
そういうことなら。
My plane is icing up.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
ちょっと待ってよ。今壊すからね。やべ、あぶね。これ味方。
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back. Fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
ちょっと待ってちょっと待って。こんなとこ。
Try to help us before we get shot.
うわうわめっちゃいる。
Tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4
ちょっと待って車どこで車。
Rescue
もう
team
少
says
し。
hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
おーしゃぶね。ここは。おーしゃし味方だ。あそこに車いる。そこは。 よしよしよしよし。
Even radio chatters about the Civil War.
は。
Radio?
お前は。
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
敵やん。
Seems nice and secure.
We're about to cross Echo Bridge.
ちょっと待ってちょっと
There'll
待っ
be nowhere to hide.
て。しゃぶね。待って待って待って待って。
An armored vehicle's behind us.
ここは。
Take it out.
これ敵じゃない。
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
ああ道路に阻まれる。すげえじゃん。本当に全然わかんねえじゃん。
We're taking
これ落ちたらシャレになんねえぞマジで。
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us.
あかん一発。はい護衛してやちゃんと。えどっから来てんだよ。ちょい待ちちょい待ち。ああ飛行機ね。はいはいはい。
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused
やべフレア使いすぎた。
Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning
識別だけ早くしろ。識別だけ。
the main conflict concluded. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle for stabilization of the nation. The Asian government has defined these groups,
し
trying to
やべ
independently make peace with Ocean as rebels.
あとはちょっと待って次来らったら俺終わりじゃん。
Strider 1, Box 2. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
ちょっと待って落ちたくない。
Missile inbound, to me!
うわこれダメか。
Caution, enemy has a lock.
If they don't respond, shoot them down.
やべやべ。
We're coming up on a tunnel.
危ねえ
Split up until we reach the exit.
あぶねえよ。
There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Faking IFF designations was an astonishing feat. They used it to make
うわ
drones
ぶねえ味方じゃねえかよ。
and then to assassinate Harley
これは
with the blame on enemy fighters.
よしよしよしよしよし。
But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Lucy is responsible for Harlan's assassination.
あぶね
Talking politics? That's new.
I can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
え。よしよしよし。味方の皆さん
Missile inbound, to me!
結構まだまだかかるんじゃないこれ。
Supposed to tell a difference. There are enemies everywhere.
いや痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。
I'm thinking we should go say hi before they lose the general's day.
嘘だろ。
General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to
もう
meet
トン
him.
ネルに差し掛かってるぞ。やべやべあぶねえ落ちるよ。えうわめっちゃいるじゃねえかよお前ふざけんなよ。
Here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
やべ車が来る車が。
We're taking heavy fire. Concentrate your fire on the combat vehicle.
Fox 2.
え俺さあと一発でもミサイル受けて終わりなんだよ。おおよかった。
Done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking
やべ
radicals.
あぶね
Maybe we should join up.
敵だろ。
Means getting rid of those assholes faster.
やべやべやべやべ。
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point.
よしよしよしよし。
Forces are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
ね頑張って抑えてるよ。
Officers from countries annexed by Erosia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
ちょっと待てよ。今そこだね。はいはいはい。
Rendezvous. Then we agree others. Understood.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will
よしよしよし。でこっちはこっちは。
They shouldn't be taking responsibility for their capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control.
飛行機はとりあえず一旦置いとくじゃん。
Should be able to sign a
ちょっと待ってよ。
Osia quickly.
How'd you last, Longcaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
俺は超強い対空のやつ持ってきてるやん。
We've reached the rendezvous point.
これもう行ったっしょ。
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the
Yes, yes.
SSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
え出たよ。
This plane is carrying civilians.
あ
We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand
なるほど。
down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
はい。
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
これあれじゃない？
Lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
技術者じゃん、メガネのと王女みたいな
Weapon use is prohibited.
敵じゃん。あ、やべ、壊しちゃった。
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
ええこれ俺さ、今機銃向けるとさ、自動で撃っちゃうやつの乗っけてんだよね、装備。だから俺のせいじゃないよ、今の。俺の意思じゃない
Try to get a
よ。
little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa.
ちょっ
There's a
と
girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited.
知ってるよ。じゃあこれさ、ちょっと当てないようにさ。
Does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told me about.
爪痕のおじいちゃん。あ、やっぱりなんだっけ、ローザローゼローザ
With Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
粛清しろ。え
Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Longcaster,
Nani?
permission to engage.
Negative.
だ
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
これ敵だろ。何が何だか全然わかんないよ。とりあえず識別か。
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is
エ
going
ルジ
on?
アエルジア同士でやってる。
Uh-huh. Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
光線の許可 OK。はよ言えや、そういうこと。
Yeah, good work. Schroeder 1 has killed a bandit.
つうか、ほらこれ勝手に撃っちゃうんだよ。便利だからつけてたけどさ。これで撃つ。
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Mine.
チュンチュン。
No good.
お前もう落ちそうやんけ。邪魔する気ってお前らがひどいことしてんだ。
I'm on my target's tail.
撃ち落としちまったじゃん。じゃあさっきの良かったじゃない、撃ち落として。
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
ウェルダン。
In my way.
お肉食べたい。
Target acquired.
あ、これいいんだっけ。
Behind my target.
ミスあ、よかった。よかったのか。
Nice kill.
で
Work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe.
本当
Wait.
The escort fighter is. The drive. They're missing the drive.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
えあ、これはダメなの。ちょっと待ってよ。敵のあれだったじゃん、なんか。敵、緑だったじゃん。 はい、ダメなのね、大きい四角いやつは。でもあいつら攻撃してたぞ。
Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians. No, unless she's a soldier.
あ、やべ、撃つな撃つな撃つな、バカ野郎。これ外して、
We've checked footage. It does seem to be a
この
transport
機
with
能
escorts.
外して。
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told me about.
爪痕の
Scratches.
これですね。
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage. Negative. What? They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
でとりあえずこいつら落とすやん。
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell's going on? Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting them down.
あはん。
Granted.
Wilco.
Welcome. In gun range.
ウェルカム。ウェルカム。
Dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Yeah, good work.
間違えんなよ。
One has killed a bandit.
ターゲットにしろよ、ターゲットに。
Wait, nothing if those Ocean
いた。
I managed to catch a glimpse of their strike.
Don't miss. Aim carefully. Mine. No good.
いや、これでいいか。よーし。
Just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
そっか、あれ、一応味方味方
Locked on.
Missile away. Missile evaded.
んミス
Target acquired.
危ない危ない危ない。
They're in my way.
これじゃない、これじゃない。ターゲット、ターゲット。これ落とされたら終わりでしょ、ミッション。おいや。しゃ。
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
敵のことバンディットって言うんだよな。今回のこの無線では
Find
ね。
my target.
危ね。これじゃない、これじゃないよ。ここです。はい。なるほど。はい。よし。よし。一人なんかめっちゃ端っこでサボってるやついるぞ。
The liaison is safe. Wait.
Wait。
The escort fighter is. The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
ちょっと待って、ちょっとそれ味方だから。
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What? In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down. Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
ちょっと待って。やべえ、気づいてなかった。なんでそんなど真ん中にいるの？ちょっと待ってよ。外していくか、あれ。ちょっと待って、でも、また初めからなっちゃうか、やめよう。マジかよ。ちょっと様子見した間に撃墜するとかどういうことだろう。
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying
はい、識
civilians.
別をしましょう。
She's a soldier.
ね。やべ
Weapon
え
use。is prohibited. We've checked footage. It It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to
ロ
fight.
ックオンするのやめなさい。
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is, the EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission
脅
to
しますって
engage.
こいつらは。
Negative. What?
サクッとな。
It could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
ID complete. They're Erusian
落としていいん
fighters.
だろ。
What the hell is going on? Stay sharp.
あ
Right, I'm shooting them down. Any complaints? Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
ウェルカムウェルカム。違う違う違う。
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
これ当たんないこの距離じゃ。 本当に危ねえなこれ。
Aim carefully.
危ね
Mine.
え。ロック性能がさ
No good. Shit.
優秀すぎて。
Enemy on your back. Missile evaded.
フレア。すごいこれ勝手に撃たないようにしなきゃいけないもんね。
Target hit.
あヒッツあちゃうちゃうちゃうちゃう。
Bandit destroyed.
Huh?
Well done.
これであダメポーン。
Nice kill.
よしよしお前ら俺に近づいてくんなよ。
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
ちょっと来んなよ
What
来
the
んなよ。
hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are
おいやめろバカ来んな。
by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What? In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco.
よしよしよしよしよしよしよし。やっとだよお前。
Hey, it's not our fault for some reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king
Aye.
of dumbasses.
Aye.
To build something else entirely.
はいあまだ撃てない。
You can abort the MQ-91 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Additional hostiles inbound.
Oh,
Great
yeah, yeah.
timing.
Son of a bitch.
サムがビーチこれ当たるっしょ。えい
The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies.
遠隔操作で味方を増やしてむちゃくちゃだなおい。何があれああの無人機か。おいおいおい待て待て待て待て。ああこれダメ。近い。なるほど。
Enemy on your back.
なかなか厄介だね無人機も。軌道が読めないからね。
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
まあいいでしょう。いやめっちゃいる。
Strider 3 launching missile. You're low on special weapons.
ミスかあれは
Missile
ああ、外した。おおおおおおおお。ミスはダメですよ。ああ、これ当たんねえか。結構きちいな。軌道がおかしいだろお前ら。うわー、厳しいな。これ機銃で落とさんとダメか。機銃結構きついぞ。うわマジかよ。これ外れんの。お、俺かよ、ヒットしたの。やべやべ。え、何？やめろ。あ、おうおう、痛い痛いよ。もうこいつら一発で壊れるよな。よしよしよしよし。あと2つ。はい。オッケー。あ、いい避け方しますね。トーン。
Helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
あ、よかった。もう今回これ一番さ手こずったの自分だよね。自分の能力に。
The Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft. Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake. Were you sent by the general staff? No, we'd like you to send. I can't.
え？え、せっかく助けた人がなんか。かっけえ。
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
司令官泣いてんだって。ああ、これ、面白かったね。ちょっとあれ考えもんだな。うん。
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. Just what did you see here?
まるで映画だな。
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbante, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission is. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Ocean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Ocean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osia for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
Just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
はい。ということで、次回はここからやっていきましょう。お疲れ様でした。